Let us begin with the recitation of Al-Fatiha.
Professor Datuk Dr. Ahmad Faris Ismail, Deputy Rector, Academic and Internationalization. Professor Dr. Amir Akrami Shafi'i, Principal Director, Office of Deputy Rector, Academic and Internationalization. Professor Dr. Zainal Abidin Sanusi, Director of Sejahtera Center for Sustainability and Humanity and the organizer of the 8th University in Action Symposium. Juries, students, brothers and sisters. My name is Amirul, and together with me, Ahmad Ash'ari, will be your MC for this morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, this symposium demonstrates IIUM's commitment to Ummatic excellence through community engagement, demonstrating how Usrah in Action course translates values, knowledge, and experiential learning into meaningful societal impact. It highlights IIUM's role in nurturing insan sejahtera who actively contribute to community well-being while reinforcing IIUM's vision of values-driven and transformative education. With the theme of realizing Ummatic excellence through community engagement, from values to transformative practice, we are about to witness more than 150 Usrah in Action projects by 4,195 students spanning from Gombak, Pago, and Kuantan campus.
But before we proceed with today's agenda, we would like to invite Yang Berbahagia, Professor Zainal, the Director of Sejahtera Center, to deliver his welcoming remarks. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Ashari and Amirul. Ini antara MC yang popular di UIA. We are very glad that we've got them here. Prof. Faris, Prof. Amir, Zaida, and jury semua. Dan most critical one, the one that will be amazing presentation, will be doing amazing presentations today is the students today. Yeah, welcome to 8 symposiums, and if you notice there that we are now putting university in actions as a slow transitions to the new name that hopefully will embrace a bigger aspirations of the university's agenda, right? I would like to mention few things here. First and foremost, this 8 symposium is a bit special. First, of course, with that transitions of the name. And secondly, because we have reached our 8th level, 8 times, which is the 4th year already. So Alhamdulillah, we've gone through a lot of challenges and process of making it one of the most impactful learning experience for the students. Because fundamentally, our jobs is towards developing the character of the students through different platform other than classroom style. Second one, I would like to also tell the students that make full use of today's symposiums and presentation time. First and foremost, because you would see later on that you will be presenting or pitching your project in front of very capable, different background juries, which can be very tough, and usually they are very tough. They can just cut you off if you drag too much, if you just become rhetorical in your presentation. So be careful about that, be prepared for that. Thirdly, I would like also to thank Prof. Faris, who's always been supporting to make sure that this is a continuous project that will give the most learning for the students. And other than that, I would like to thank you everyone who has been making these symposiums, inshallah successful one, until now, and hopefully continuously to be serving the most ultimate purpose of providing the students with the best learning, experiential learning process. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
IIUM was founded on the principle of providing holistic and grounded education to the world, integrating revealed and reasoned knowledge to lead the world towards excellence. Since 2021, IIUM has introduced Usrah in Action, a 2-semester course to plant a deep understanding of Fardul Kifayah among students by having them engage with the community to solve real-world issues around the country. Since then, over 14,000 students have been involved in bringing impact to around 30,000 community members all over Malaysia, ranging from school children to indigenous communities and refugees. Students will assemble at the end of every semester in the University in Action Symposium, where they will present and pitch their projects to panels of juries consisting of experts, industry leaders, and academicians. This experience not only equips students with useful skills for their future careers, but also creates direct impact towards the communities across various different fields. Usrah in Action has also helped many students build strong connections and collaborations with a diverse range of stakeholders, helping them grow beyond what they can gain from the classroom.
Dalam pembelajaran kita asyik fikir peperiksaan, grade, CGPA. Jadi saya rasa itu bukan fokus projek ni. Fokus projek ialah untuk menterjemahkan ilmu yang kami belajar itu kepada orang lain untuk memberi makna.
Pengalaman yang cukup berharga Aiman kan. Seperti mana yang kita ketahui bukan sekadar pembelajaran di bilik kuliah saja, namun kita juga dekat bersama dengan komuniti untuk menimba ilmu.
Hundreds of volunteers have committed to voluntarily instruct this course throughout the years, guiding students towards cultivating the Ummatic mind within the IIUM community and beyond. This 8th University in Action Symposium, with the theme of realizing Ummatic excellence through community engagement, from values to transformative practice, we show that education is not only about the student's self-growth, but must be accompanied by building the attributes of ihsan, along with action that can transform the world. This is proven with how IIUM's efforts are not only commended by ministries and industrial leaders, but also the global community at large, seeing how the university drives the Ummah forward towards excellence through its holistic education approach.
The biggest achievement is the passion that's coming from the student, the participants themselves. They can only appreciate what they are doing now when they are already in the market.
By rooting our education in the Tawhidic worldview, we ensure that students gain more than just plain knowledge and information. Students are reminded of their collective responsibility towards the society as the khala'if of Allah. Not only does the Tawhidic approach instill a deep sense of vicegerency among students, but it serves as the core driver of the process, reminding us that all knowledge not only comes from Allah, but is to be used in His cause.
Through that very process of growth and guidance, IIUM became more than just a university. It became a place of becoming, where knowledge meets purpose. Through courses like Usrah in Action and various community projects, I had the opportunity to contribute to mental health awareness among students, to host youth discussions, and to assist my juniors during the out of week. Each small act reminded me that knowledge is an amanah, meant to serve others, not ourselves. That is what Ummatic excellence truly means, transforming what we know into what they give.
Together, we create a brighter generation to transform the world one community at a time. Together, we realize Ummatic excellence through transformative community engagement.
أنتم لم تعلمونا العلم فقط، بل غرستم فينا القيم وألهمتمونا معنى الإخلاص والخدمة.
To brief the flow of today's event, please welcome Dr. Zahida.
Thank you, Ash'ari and Amirul. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all. Prof. Haris, Prof. Amir, Prof. Zainal, and my team in organizing committee, respected juries, thank you for being here today, instructors and my beloved students. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough of our event today and perhaps a bit of what is going to happen in Pagoh and Kuantan as well in the coming weeks. So a bit of statistic, if we can get my slides up. The symposium will involve a total of 4,195 students from the 3 campuses of IIUM, and this involves 173 projects on the ground. And particularly for Gombak today, there are 2,704 students from all kuliah in Gombak offering undergraduate programs, and they are showcasing 101 projects. So, and this is of transdisciplinary nature. So, can we get the chart, please? Okay. So, looking at the chart displayed on the screen, these are the themes of the projects for this symposium. So, as usual, the most focused area is education and lifelong learning, and that accounts for 54.2% of the total project, followed by health and well-being, 22.6%, economic empowerment and livelihood, that accounts for 10%, and then 3.6% focuses on environmental conservation and sustainability. An equally important area is cultural heritage and community identity, and lastly is the humanitarian aid and social support. And this is the distribution across campuses. And all of this information is available in our ebook, which you may access from the QR code displayed on the screen. So in this ebook, you can see the project summary of all the projects of this semester. Okay, now specifically for Gombak today, so there will be 95 presentations, 53 from Usrah in Action 1 and 42 from Usrah in Action 2. So they will be presenting in 8 parallel stations surrounding IIUM Cultural Center. So apart from the presentation, as you can see in this hall, even at the back, we have the exhibition from the students, and you may visit at any time. And a bit of housekeeping rules for the presentation. So each group will be given 7 minutes to present. Please make sure of your time. And the first bell will ring after 5 minutes, indicating that you only have 2 minutes left. And then the second bell will ring after the 7 minutes, indicating your presentation is up. And then after that, the 3 minutes is for the Q&A session with the juries. Okay, the final bell will ring after the 10 minutes, and then you may return to the hall after that. Right, a bit of friendly reminder to all instructors, you are not allowed to participate or answer the questions on your students' behalf, because doing so will result in penalty for the group. Okay, we also have special juries who will visit their booth at random. Okay, so just be prepared at all times. And the juries already receive a copy of your presentation beforehand. And just a guide to all. Next slide. Each group will be assessed from 2 aspects. One is the content, another one is on the presentation. Okay, so you will receive a mark out of 50, and your marks will be an average mark of the groups of the juries, the panel of juries in your station. Okay, if you achieve 45 and above, you will receive a gold award, which we will announce in the evening. Silver is 40 until 44.9, and anything below 40 is considered as bronze award. So now, the most awaited time. We are now going to reveal and introduce to you the panel of juries for the 8th University in Action Symposium in Gombak. So those are our panel of juries from various stakeholders. So with that being said, I wish all the best to all the presenters. Pass back to the MC. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Zahida. Next, it is our absolute pleasure and honor to invite to the stage Professor Datuk Dr. Ahmad Faris Ismail, Deputy Rector, to deliver his officiating speech. Please welcome Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wa mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to gather this morning and for the whole day for this University in Action Symposium. My colleagues, the MCs, of course, Prof. Amir, Prof. Zainal, Dr. Zahida, respected juries, thank you very much for being with us today. Many of them are our alumni. Welcome back. And others are our partners. Thank you very much for collaborating with us. Instructors, lecturers, and of course, the most important people are the hard-working students. So a big hand to our students. So it is with humility, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are able to organize this 8th University in Action Symposium. And I think it is a very important event for the semester. Let me just share you our success. For the first time in the history of IIUM, this year, we became the champion of Sulam Award at the national level for the first time. And the project is from this University in Action activities. And this project is this one, Touch to Read, ABC Braille. There was a competition in UNISA a few months ago, and we got the first place in the country. So I hope and I pray that a few more projects from today will win the national level, if not international level, competitions for this 2026, inshallah. So I hope the jury can give your comment, to enhance their project so that they can win at that level. So as mentioned and as you see in the video, at IIUM, we are talking about holistic education. We are talking about Ummatic excellence. And in this Ummatic excellence, it's not just a slogan. It is not just confined to grades, laboratories, publications, classroom activities, but we are also talking about knowledge becomes amanah when learning becomes service and when values become visible in the real life. Brothers and sisters, our commitment aligns closely with the Malaysia Madani and with the Ministry of Higher Education's agenda on University for Society, resonating as well with national initiatives such as Sulam and Kampung Angkat Madani. In addition, the direction of the Malaysian Qualifications Framework 2024 underscores sustainability and responsible citizenship as core competencies for the graduates. So for the students, believe me when I say that when you graduate and when you are out there working, they are not just looking at your transcript. They are looking at your character, they are looking at your leadership, they are looking at your communication skills, and they are looking whether you can work with others. So I hope that such courses, programs that we are providing will mold our students to become good leaders for the society in the future. So this is what IIUM has done in this Usrah in Action as a flagship vehicle to put our values-based curriculum into action. Introduced in 2022 as a compulsory experiential learning component of all undergraduate courses, this course is designed as a transformative platform where values are internalized, applied, and translated into real-world impact. It's built around 5 core processes: learning, sustainable development through Islamic stewardship, Khalifah, in line with global sustainability frameworks; localizing insights into practical solutions grounded in rahmah and adl, responding to community needs; active engagement with communities to co-create interventions for real-world challenges. So this, and also to apply knowledge in practice, and academic learning becomes tangible impact. And finally, to practice Islamic values to guide ethical decision-making and social responsibility. In short, we move from knowing to doing, from speaking values to delivering values. And today, we celebrate the outcomes of this intention. I take this opportunity to congratulate the 4,195 students for their projects. As mentioned in the slide just now, the real story is what those numbers represent: students learning to face complexity, students learning humility, students learning that communities are not just laboratories but partners, and students learning that real impact requires listening, iteration, and accountability. So before I end my speech, let me take this opportunity to record our deepest appreciation to the organizer, to the Sejahtera Center for Sustainability and Humanity, SCASH, led by the director, Professor Dr. Zainal Abidin Sanusi, and the team. And of course, the lecturers, and most of the lecturers are on the volunteer basis. So that's why I think when you are doing things voluntarily with sincerity, then the barakah will come. So I think that is where I think the barakah will come, and inshallah, I think we will make greater impact to the society. So brothers and sisters, this University in Action Symposium is held twice a year as a hallmark event within IIUM's Education for Sustainability Development agenda. It provides a platform to celebrate, to disseminate, and to learn from what our students and partners have built together. Importantly, it embodies what we may call a pentahelix model of collaboration, where students engage with partners across academia, industry, government agencies, NGOs, and community networks. This model ensures projects receive comprehensive feedback, greater visibility, and stronger pathways for the community. So our theme this year, realizing Ummatic excellence through community engagement from values to transformative practice, is very timely and necessary. So to my students, today is not only a showcase, it is a milestone in your formation. So please, in your presentation, present confidently, listen carefully, accept critique with maturity, ask yourselves not only did we do something, but we do the right thing and with the community in the right way, and can it last? To our community partners and participating agencies, thank you for trusting our students, for opening your spaces, and for guiding them with practical wisdom. Your participation is not charity, it is co-creation. You are strengthening the university, and the university must continue to strengthen you. To our instructors, facilitators, and juries, thank you for your time, rigor, and mentorship. Quality education engagement is not spontaneous. It requires supervision, ethical sensitivity, and academic discipline. Your role safeguards integrity. So, ladies and gentlemen, as IIUM continue to champion Tawhidic epistemology and Ummatic excellence, let us remember this university does not become meaningful by talking about society. The university becomes meaningful by standing with society, with competence, with compassion, and with consistency. So with that, we hope that this symposium will renew our shared commitment to educate the whole person, to strengthen the whole institution, and to serve the whole community. With that, with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I declare open the 8th University in Action Symposium this morning. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Professor Faris. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed with the presentation of the projects, we now invite everyone for a photography session. So the photographer will be here on the stage. Okay, so students, please gather at the center of the hall. Kita rapat-rapat sikit.
Thank you, everyone. Before we end our session for today, please be reminded to be here again at 2:15 for the closing ceremony. We would like to wish all the best for all the students who will be presenting today. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Testing.
بنعمتك علي وأبوء بذنبي فاغفر لي فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت يا الله Engkau Tuhanku, tiada Tuhan selain Engkau. Engkau ciptakan aku dan aku hamba-Mu, dan aku